Yo, what's going on, man? Jeremiah Black Development Network. Today we're doing apparently like Myron allegedly has did some inappropriate things to a young lady. She went on 8th Street podcast to kind of expose them or whatever, and 8th Street put this out. I'll save my opinions at the end. So let me say this. First of all, not accusing Myron of anything. I plan to stay completely neutral in this, but the reason why I'm actually posting this is because um, you know me, man. I'm always here to also expose the fake shit from the real shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm also here to there's a lesson learned here that you guys that some I hope I'm get some kids in here that kind of understand some shit that's going on within these type of fast life entertainment spaces and stuff like that. Even as me as a podcaster, guy that's interviewing and having people on now too within the entertainment industry. But there's a lot of lessons to be learned here. But also, I just want to make sure I highlight again, not accusing Myron of anything. Um, Hopefully, he didn't do anything inappropriate, and I hope that everything went well. Anyway, let's get into it.
Walter invited them. Walter's fresh. Walter
No.
invited them on the podcast and
Oh,
told her
fresh. Right. Yes. I got them confused. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
pressure employees encouraged all the girls to drink before and during the podcast. That's interesting. She was 19.
Pause. Cap
Are we gonna have the lovely
number three?
ladies? This is cap number 3.
So we have people that were there the same night, right?
Yeah.
That were in the same environment. It's everything. So, ladies, can you tell us what happened that night when you were here?
Okay. Well, that girl, I guess specifically, only drank water. I mean, good choice because you're underage. Um,
So that wasn't what she said. She said that Chris, um, Chris was trying to get them to drink alcohol and everything like that. Now watch the full video. I make sure that I iterate that. I'm just trying to get at their points and things like that. But I'm gonna go through this. There's like a whole bunch of parts I got to download too, so you're gonna see me like going back and forth. But yeah, that's not what she said. She said that um, that he was trying to get them to drink, so pressure them into drinking, and things like that, get lit and stuff. Personally, in my podcast, man, the guests, I don't have any alcohol. We don't have any alcohol there. It's mountain water and Celsius, which is healthy as fuck. But let's finish this.
I
And
mean,
what did Chris say before? Like, what did Chris say all the time before each show to all the girls?
there's always a courtesy offer if you guys want to drink anything. For the most part, I mean, there's alcohol available, there's water, there's juice, there's a bunch of stuff here. So it's not, do you guys want to drink alcohol? It's, do you guys want anything? Make yourself at home. This is the restroom. Take your shoes off at the door if you guys want anything to drink, and just
Cool.
kind of make yourself at home.
Do we ever at any time like tell the girls, hey, you need a drink, or put like any kind of like pressure on them to drink alcohol?
Never.
Never.
If anything, I tell the girls all the time, yo, it'd be better if you don't drink, or if you are, keep it to a minimum, because we actually do want to have like, good
Intelligent-
conversations with the girls.
Hi, keep going.
So here's lesson number one: don't offer it. Don't offer the liquor if you don't want them to drink. Don't offer it. See, here's the thing, man. Y'all, it's all good and gravy until you have a case like this, and now you're on the internet having all this. It doesn't matter if you have all the evidence you have, because he has like, his video is ridiculously long, right? But at the end of the day, when you have all these women and you're in Miami and they're looking to get a buck or something out of you when y'all disrespect them and stuff like that, and I'm gonna be real with you, a lot of this stuff happens to dudes like this that are always looking to disrespect women or to have them in these like weird ass predicaments and stuff like that. But that's what you're gonna get. I'm not talking about karma. I'm just talking about the experience that you're gonna get when you're trying to be in this entertainment fast life. You're trying to have all these different women on, and y'all not vetting them. Y'all just telling them, sure, you can come on, sure, you can come on, just to have women to talk to. And some of these women, they've seen your podcast, whether they tell you they haven't or not. You're in Miami, they've seen your podcast, so a lot of them are going to say something to you, and they're gonna put y'all in these weird ass predicaments, And this is a lesson, bro. This is a lesson for a lot of y'all dudes. Like this is gonna backfire a lot.
Combos,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we're not trying to sit here and like be on some fuck shit because I don't know if you guys know. Guys might be new to Fresh and Fit, but when girls get too lit, it's a problem and it's a pain in the ass to get them out of here. All right, we've had to kick girls out so many times, getting altercations, getting punched and attacked and all this other shit with these crazy chicks. Blicky's getting.
See, that's the problem, big dog. So see, guys, he knows that it is an issue. He knows it's a possible issue, and he still offers the problem. This is a guy that's supposed to be disciplined, right? This is a guy, and Myron drinks water, so offer them water. You don't have to give them drink. If they come in there lit, you can at least say, "Hey, man, I've never given them a sip of any type of alcohol." If they are not loose enough to come on your podcast, that maybe, just maybe, they don't need to come on your podcast, bro. I don't care what you're trying to protect your sanctum. You're trying to that's your home, because in this podcast he actually says that he lives here. So you live there and you're telling me that you're no. Okay, bro. But hey man, but y'all going in on him. Here goes the second video. I'm gonna be loading them in one by one.
He's the only guy being like, Jeffrey Epstein was 100% innocent.
Oh no.
And I know it because I'm a federal agent. That man did absolutely nothing wrong, and I've been to his island many times, and I never saw any.
Okay, lied again. Pull up the Epstein video real quick. 3810, 138.
I actually thought I clipped this all the way through so that you could see this, bro. And what Myron doesn't realize is that he's falling right into what H3 wants them to do. He wants them to go into this back and forth with them on the internet. I'm gonna be honest with you, like it's probably gonna be like at the 7-8 minute mark. I don't think H3 actually believes this young lady. I don't think they actually believe this young lady. And you're gonna see his facial expressions. Just check out him and look at his facial expressions. He doesn't believe them, but he knows that he's gonna get a good ride out of Myron Gaines and and Fresh and Fit. But the fact that they had to go on this long ass tirade lets you know that this is an issue with them. They're always in some bullshit, no matter the consequences.
810.
Bam.
We ain't fucking around today, guys. We're not fucking around, because here's the thing. He's trying to set up the frame from the beginning.
Yeah.
That we are, that we're like
Creeps.
predators or creeps or whatever it may be. Yep, there you go. That's it, Chris.
But you also brought on women that have been there 25 times or something like that. He says that in his video too. They've been these girls have been on their video multiple times. You're also trying to set her up as if she's telling a lie, right? So let's keep.
Bam.
So, and I already have it ready to go. Hit play.
I'm going to make sure it's unmuted. Okay.
I think within this.
So this is the video. And guys, this is important. A lot of
the because
So
if this is just that one, it's one
This-
video that I really.
That's why the
wanna
police keep
play.
asking this question, by the way. It adds
Yeah,
adds more to the
I thought I
nefarious
added more to this one.
goals of Epstein, that he's getting a bunch of young girls that have
I think
zero
this one's it.
massage training to rub his.
I think
I'm
this
good,
is
and
it.
you?
Very
Well,
good. Thanks
Also, I did play this out of order. This is actually her coming
for
in.
calling.
Sorry.
Yes, of course. I've been a big fan for a while, so it was convenient that I went on Fresh and Fit. So
Thank you so much. So,
I'm a big fan. This is gonna be objective, isn't it?
And like I said, within this one, the ladies that on the couch also iterate that they've been there a long time as well. Like they've been there before. Let me see if I can find it. That's that one. Let's see what this one is.
I'm not gonna lie, like he is a very nice person. in
Fresh
person.
seems very
Well,
nice.
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
he just, he's just kind of there, right? I mean, he's not a very sharp guy, and God bless him for that, right?
Yeah, and we also found out that he actually owns the podcast. It's not Myron. Myron's Fit, by the way.
I do not understand how she got a conclusion that like I own a podcast only. I have a co-host. It is split 50-50.
Yep.
So that's cap right there in itself. And then secondly, bro, I promise you, her and her friend, bro, are on the same type of time. I'm gonna show the text later on, but like, bro, it's funny because she's like, oh, they're just friends, nigga. Y'all out here doing the worst in the streets, bro. So don't cap.
She belongs to the street.
Yeah, and just so you guys understand, so the way we have it set up is I got my LLC, Fresh has his LLC, and then we just split everything right down the middle.
Yep.
That's just how it goes.
Okay, so she said that. So let's stop right there. She said that Fresh actually owns the podcast. So that actually may be true. He actually might own the LLC for the podcast. Now, the one thing they don't explain is like if you own the LLC, I mean you own it, big dog. If you signed up for the YouTube, for example, the Black Development YouTube is under my name, right? So that means that I own the content that is on it. It doesn't matter that like E and T are on this. Like in theory, it all falls on me. The taxes, the everything falls on me. You get what I'm saying? Now we do split things down the middle. There, that's right. That's called equity. That's equity partners. That's partners that, you know what I mean. They both put in the same amount of work. That's fine. Tim and E do the same thing on this end as well. But what you don't understand is when she said logistically, Fresh could absolutely own the podcast. Meaning, if Myron walked away from that podcast, Fresh would be the one to do everything. So they don't really explain anything here, whether it's contractual or anything like that they're splitting everything down the middle. They probably just deciding to pay everything within itself. I mean, you can also do that as a self-employer as well, but they need to go into like the LLC work.
So
no
it's
one
very simple.
No one is above anybody here. We both work at the team, and we have Chris and Mo. So man, this is why, bro. Like girls, like they assume just by look. Like for example, I look like I got money because chain watch whatever. So oh, he must. Bro, Myron spends money differently than I do. That's all that's all it really is. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, Ethan said I was broke. They had a broadcast earlier today, and they said like, oh yeah, Fresh has all the money and Myron is broke or whatever. Okay, bro.
They probably being sarcastic. Like I'm looking at this guy's face. I'm looking at how he acts. He's not being serious with this. This is not like genuine. This is not genuine. He just thinks that this is going to get a rise out of Myron, and it kind of did because he had to go into this long ass explanation and things like that. So hold on, let me pull up another one that's going to come up. But I just thought that was funny. I am going to get into the video where they're talking about, I think it's this last one. Let's get into the one that's actually causing the issues. And it's a very long one, but I'm going to stop and repeat and stuff like that.
To here to pick me up, and he was refusing, and it was just a whole thing. And then so at this point, like I'm standing next to this bed, and then I'm like trying to like, again, like give him cues, like I want to leave, I don't want to be here. And he's like, oh, you can sit on the bed. So I sit on the bed, and I'm sitting at the edge of the bed, like the memes, how they say how girls are. And I'm sitting at this edge of the bed.
Mind you, I'm texting girls and I tell her, get in bed. And she does. If you're really in danger, you don't want to fuck with me, why are you still here? You could have been left.
And she give you cues, Myron, meaning, she give you hints.
Yeah.
She does left.
Hints.
Let me say this as well. Like, this is actually what gets men in trouble. This is like textbook of what gets men in trouble. I get it. Like, sure, like, hey, maybe she was trying to get something out of you, whatever the case may be. Myron, you need to tell her to leave because you're not getting what you want either. And you know what I mean? You're texting other girls and things like that. I guess you're trying to prove that your mojo works or the shit that you pull works, but it just showed that it backfired on you. It sounds like you were trying to get this girl to have sex with you, so you pulled one of your moves just so you could say that you did it, and showed everything. And at the end of the day, she was able to walk away with a story. If this girl's not giving you what you want, and for men, if a girl's not giving you what you want, hey, ma'am, you know what? Hey, I'm not going to the club because this started from that. You're not going to the club. I'm not going to the club. If you're going to the club, I need you to go ahead and get dressed, and I need you to leave. If you need a ride or something like that, you can absolutely say that. But let's keep it raw here.
Exactly.
Like, oh, you can come up a little bit more. So now I come up, but I leave a nice gap between the both of us where it's like very obvious, like I don't like you, that I'm leaving a gap between us. And I'm on my phone, he's on his phone. And I remember, again, I was speaking about my views. Once again, he just jumps on top of me and starts making out with me.
Wow.
Like trying to kiss me. And
if you don't like me and I'm on my phone, why the fuck are you talking to me? Huh? Make that make sense. If I'm on my phone and you don't fucking like me, why are you in my bed? Why are you trying to talk to me?
Why stay?
Why stay? I don't need text to show you guys this because it doesn't make logical sense.
Yeah, but that's our cues, Myron. She was giving cues.
I'm gonna keep it going. real
Cue
quick.
cards.
Stuff. And so I'm like, I have my hands like on him where it's like I don't want him like laying on me like intimately, so I'm just holding my hands up and I'm like, no. I'm like, this was about like max a minute long, and I was wearing like this shirt, and it's like a very loose shirt, whatever. And he basically lifts up the shirt and made a comment, and then I was like, I'm done, I'm over this. Like, and
Wait,
I
he
said
lifted
to him,
up your shirt and kind of.
That, my friends, is what she's mad about. Actually, you know what? Hold on, let's play just a little bit longer, and I'll expose it for y'all.
I've looked at underneath it and commented.
yeah, my chest, because I have piercings.
I'm sorry. You said what?
No, I said I have piercings, so he made a comment on it.
Oh, okay.
And it was very creepy. It was very weird.
I don't want to.
No, it was not creepy. She's mad because I basically made a joke about her titties being lopsided. Whatever. It is what it fucking is, man. All right? There you go. Ta-da! Okay? I said a joke about her fucking titties being lopsided and the piercings.
Yo, this nigga is ruthless, bro. Y'all think y'all give a fuck? This nigga doesn't give two fucks, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yo.
Yeah, we can see that he doesn't give two fucks because at the end of the day, he still didn't explain whether or not he actually jumped on top of the young lady. So again, like I said, guys, like y'all think that this is like an airtight case. If she really wanted to, she could. And again, to me, I don't think he. I'm gonna go ahead and say my opinion here. I don't think he did anything inappropriate. I think that she did want him, but she's leaving certain things out, right? But you guys can see how the case itself can be built on a man trying to, you know what I mean, trying to assault this woman and things like that. Because the one thing he has not denied yet, you know what he hasn't denied yet? Jumping on top of that lady and kissing her again for a second time. After kissing her in the, if you watch the video, he talks about kissing her previously in the kitchen and she said no. And then, you know what I mean, allowing that stuff that, no, you got to kick that young lady out. You got to let that young lady hit the streets since she's for the streets. You get what I'm saying? And this is just a warning, bro. This is a lesson. Like, we can sit here and obviously say that, you know, women need to do better when it comes to these cues. Because she keeps saying, I'm giving him cues that I don't want this. No, you need to start putting the feet to chest and getting out the door. Because apparently, you know, you didn't want to be in this situation. Now, we can all have our opinions why women, you know, sometimes put themselves in this situation. And sometimes, to be honest with you, women do get scared. I don't know about here. I'm not going to argue this shit. But sometimes women do get scared of men, especially men that appear to be bigger and more physical and aggressive. Like Myron is. He is very aggressive. And a lot of times, man, you know, they just don't want you to do anything uncharacteristic. And it's not to say that Myron is going to do anything like that, but more times than not, man, if you big as hell, if you're a big guy, you're a man, and like I said, sometimes, man, is you gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to see the social cues, man. I remember that Long Griffey situation and things like that, right? Where, you know, he was making the argument for one of these YouTubers. Someone tell me the name. Where he was like, he can't read social cues. That's unacceptable once you make it to adulthood. You need to invest in social cues. As a man, is going to save you way more than you just allowing something to happen and allowing a woman to create a narrative in this situation. So personally, I'm not for believe all women. I am for women tell me what happened and let's get an investigation going. If you were raped or anything of that nature, if you were sexually assaulted, tell somebody so that we can get a case started. We can go ahead and administer rape kits and do all the things that we need to do. Let's get protections in order, things like that, to where the guy can't contact her and things of that nature. And that way we can go about getting this resolved. You get what I'm saying? It's 2022. We got to wake up in these situations. We got to wake up. I do believe in protecting women from this situation, but I don't believe in let's protect both sides. Because sometimes men don't do that shit. And there are some men that were falsely accused. We're watching the Amber Heard situation. We're watching that live. So, hey, but anyway, man, I had like, subscribe, comment, man, peace.